It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. Tonight, we'll be watching the Milwaukee Bucks playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Checking out Cleveland. Relative to last season, their record at this point, not quite up to par. They're looking for answers, looking for improvement as the season continues. Well, if you want to describe the two teams going at it tonight, then hungry. Kenny, how hard to get their guys to play consistently?
Experience is plenty NBA, and that inexperience makes it hard. It's a teaching tool. You got to yell a lot, start pulling your hair.
Welcome in to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Bucks. Here with their Milwaukee fans and then back on the road. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season. They could only manage a single win in 4 tries against these guys last year.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. They'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. If they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Curry, and it's Thompson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Curry gets the bucket.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Outside, Antetokounmpo, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's a quick foul to pick up here in the opening quarter.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Outside Curry. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And really, he came into the game with that long-range shot looking great. Boy, he could wind up with a crazy number of threes today.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points in the win against Denver. Now, Cleveland moving it up. And the dunk by James.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Inside, it's tipped, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson.
And you can tell that pass just hung in the air for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. Long enough for him to get a hand on it and knock it out of play.
Now, here's Parker. Turned in an outstanding game against Denver, and the foul called on Freqke. That's his first foul. Caldwell Pope kicks to Antetokounmpo. To halt the run, he lays it in. Antetokounmpo's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, Merry Christmas. That was a freebie.
Outside Curry. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for Cleveland.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Carter Williams. Parker a screen on Irving. And it's Parker in the corner. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. Really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. To be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
And the offense has come together immediately. They're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for them early on.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And now your Milwaukee Bucks
Bucks trail by 13. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Jason Kidd. What'd you find out, Doris?
Of course, the conversation veered to the challenge of defending LeBron James, and he said there's not a lot of good options with him. He can really do it all. I think you just have to try and stay in front of him, and if he gets in close, you have to bring help. And guys, we've seen LeBron really force the issue as far as getting into the lane. We'll see how they do.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Curry after the basket by Milwaukee. Rebounded by Greg Monroe. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Monroe. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of this game, and he makes the first. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. For the Milwaukee Bucks, they won their last contest, that game against Denver.
I mean, no stress in that one. The game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
And here is Carter Williams. Following the three-pointer by Freqke, Parker passes to Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from LeBron. The Cavaliers leading by 12.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Antetokounmpo kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Carter Williams. Monroe left side. Clock at 4. From 12 feet out. And yep, finally drops it, rolling around the rim. Monroe's got his first 2 points of the night. The Cavaliers have gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Curry with it. He had 22 points in the win against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And I thought the contribution he made by just generating contact, getting to the line was outstanding, guys. I mean, he picked up a lot of points at the strike.
Monroe sets a screen for Carter Williams. High post try, and Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket of the night.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
That's good.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Monroe. He had 16 points in the win against the Nuggets in Denver.
And he also chipped in with a couple blocks in that game. Just a hint at the impact he had on the defensive side.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. And Curry, here we go. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. Second, the Cavaliers.
A gifted passing team. They play the kind of basketball.
Here's Antetokounmpo on the court for Cleveland. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Curry is out there with Irving, and it's Thompson in at the 5, patrolling the paint.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's coming off a 19-point game against Denver.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing before that basket.
And Curry, here we go. Whoa!
Woo. And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
G8, they just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Big time play at the basket right there, fellas.
And that replay sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Just 5 on the clock. It's not possible what we just... Clark, is that possible?
Not
Is
probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys.
Holy
That's
smokes.
one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. LeBron drives in.
Boy, the pass there floated up to the precise spot where it needed to be.
And no messing around in the finish, huh? He powers it through.
Sure didn't waste any time there.
And guys, that's an alley-oop I guarantee you we'll be seeing on the highlight reels for the next few days.
Irving against Carter Williams. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Caldwell Pope's got 11. Outside Curry. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And he does it again. What can you say? The defense continues to allow him to get open out there. They've got to know that he can knock down that shot. Put somebody on him.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. James covering. Caldwell Pope. And it's off from three-point range.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Carter Williams against James. Puts up the baby hook. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 6 points for Greg Monroe.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor. I see the top. Spacing, fellas.
Excellent.
Spacing.
He's averaged 20 points a game, 7 assists and 7 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
And the Bucks making a change here. Howard's checked in. Carter Williams against Irving. Tries it from 9. From outside the arc. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket. Caldwell Pope's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Curry attacking. The rebound by Caldwell Pope.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Monroe, 13 feet away. Second shot opportunity, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Bucks have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. And he's good on the second. Cleveland leading by 19 points. From the baseline, rebounded by Howard.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Here's Antetokounmpo. They get a hand on it. And here is LeBron. He's coming off a 16-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
To the middle. Here's Caldwell Pope. He's got 14. And so it's Cleveland with it. Irving dishes to Curry. From deep three-point range, the shot no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
What a smart pass by Carter Williams right there.
Down low, out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean,
and the first half.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freqke in this game, he has been everywhere.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is...
Can't stop this.
And you just know you're going to see something miraculous whenever he's in the house.
He's really one of the special athletes we have in this league.
Elite level.
There's much to love about his game, but his athleticism is at the top of the list.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freqke in the last matchup against the 76ers was superb. He ended with 22 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments